Konnichiwa, mine homies, and welcome to the Amethyst Q, where we will talk about Earth and survival and stuff like that. So, part of talking about the Earth is talking about ley lines and crystals and the little critters running around and how everything relates, and it all relates so perfectly, and the math works out, and there's phi everywhere, and you have, like, the entire birthing cycle. It's like, the way things adapt, the way things improve, or decay, or progress, or just stagnate. You have all the resources. You actually have stuff like Fukushima, which is still leaking, in case you've forgotten. You got, like, chemtrails and stuff, and what they're spraying up there. You have to wonder why we have such terrible processes. It's like we're just trying to create problems so that we need to introduce solutions for them once we react to them finally. But it's also like space weather and how that affects, like, sun flares, causing earthquakes and stuff like that, beyond just the way that man can do it to ourselves with stuff like HAARP. And then you gotta, what else, like dewdrops, direct energy weapons. Like, if you haven't looked at California, have you ever noticed that during a forest fire, normally the trees burn, but, like, the trees didn't burn? It's just buildings, very specific buildings. And they're uniformly burned, like it's all just made of ticky-tacky and went poof, up it goes. So, yeah, more about, like, then there's also stuff about, like, mushrooms, and how, like, there's, like, you know, kind of, the mushrooms are top of the food chain. They get everything that dies, after it dies, and they just keep living, and the mycelium are just millions of years old, and they're the oldest, biggest organism here, and, you know, maybe they're nice guiding forces, depending on who you're talking to, like, Paul Stamets or Terrence McKenna. Anyway, thank you for watching, and, feel free to look into this stuff. Next up.